How do you feel about people who ask you to do a project or service for them, but they want to hire you to do the project and service, but they want you to train them on how to do it so that they know how to do the job, like at a professional level? Well, I got a request today in regards to this. Somebody wants me to build them a website, but then can you just show me how to do HTML, CSS, and maybe some JavaScript? Basically, teach me everything that you know about how to build websites. Just show me around and teach me all those little things. I'm sure it wouldn't be no big deal. And this is how I feel about this. I'm curious what you think about it. But, for me, it takes so many years to learn a language. It's like someone asking you if you know how to speak Spanish fluently. It's like, hey, you speak Spanish fluently. Can you just teach me? We have this bus ride. It's about an hour and a half bus ride. Can you just teach me Spanish on this bus ride real quick? It's like, I'll teach you a couple words, I'll teach you a few things, but you're not going to be fluent in Spanish. And the same thing, I'm not going to be able to make you fluent in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript over the course of building one website, nor do I really want to. It's so time intensive and so it's hard to explain, but it's basically a mental tax. It's not about the time, it's about the tax of the time, of the experience and what it requires, the draining of your energy source in order to teach someone to be able to do what you do proficiently. It's extremely hard. That's why colleges exist. And if you take one class in college about web design, it's a six-month class, or they're like whatever, it's a semester. You take one class, you pay maybe $600, $800 or whatever it is you pay for it, or maybe it's a lot more at more high prestigious colleges, of course. But even if you take that class, and it's a very long class with a lot of different projects, you're still not going to be that proficient. And that's a professor whose job is to make you proficient. So how am I going to build one website and show you around the back end and teach you how to be proficient in those things? It's not a practical ask, nor is it an ask that I want to quote out an additional amount to teach that person to do that. And even if I quote out a certain amount, I don't want to accept that amount to then be bound to this idea that I then have to show them and teach them how to be proficient in something that takes years and years and years. I've been working on web design since 2007. So think about how much years and hours and knowledge and time that I put into it. It's literally kind of countless. You can't really even put your mind around how much time I put into this profession. And for me to just distill all my knowledge and to hook you up, let me build you a website you only want to pay, our website prices, but can I just teach you how to do this at the same time? That's not a practical ask, and it's not something that I want to honor. But if you're in the beginning of your career, or you're in the beginning of your business, you just opened your business a couple months ago or a year ago, you might be tempted to want to take somebody like this on. And trust me, I've tried to teach people in the past how to do this. It's not worth your time to do so. Now, I will show every website we build comes with some training. So I'm very pro-educational, though don't get me wrong. I'm pro-educational, I'm pro-training. I want to show you, if I build you a website, I want you to feel comfortable knowing how to update a picture, update some text, go in and change a few things. But that doesn't mean that I'm making you a web developer. By no means can you turn around and start building websites at a proficient level and start just blasting out your own websites, even start your own business as a web designer. I'm not in the business of making other web developers. I'm not in the business of making people proficient at web design. I am in the business of making people comfortable updating their own websites that I build for them. So that's a clear distinction, and I felt like it would be necessary to make this video. I would love to hear your feedback if you're watching this video, because I think this is a very fascinating topic. I haven't seen anybody else talking about this in business. So tell me, what do you think? Have you had people approach you and ask you, hey, can you just show me how you run your business so that I can do it the exact same way? What would you charge me to teach me how to do exactly what you do? And how do you handle those type of requests if you've received them? This is Joe with SkyPoint Studios. Thanks so much for watching my videos. As always, I'm going to catch you on the next one.